Hi, it's Dr. Z. Welcome to week 1 of Psych 230. This week we'll focus on providing an introduction and orientation to this hybrid course. A hybrid course replaces some in-class time with online learning activities completed outside of class. In-person meetings will be used for practicing examples, reviewing online learning activities, and so forth. This module is separated into 4 sections: the overview, course information, general directions, and assignments for this week. So let's get started. Every week I want you to start with the overview because it provides a summary of your expectations for the week. Please pay attention to these headings throughout Canvas. Essential means that an online learning activity and/or assignment must be completed before attending in-person class on Thursday. The in-person means attending in-person class on Thursdays. By the end of this week, you'll be able to complete these learning objectives. Each week, I will provide you with an overview video. As a hybrid course, this video serves as the first touch point to keep you on track for the week. Please watch these weekly videos, as I may share important hints, advice, and possibly extra credit for the week. Each week I will also provide a checklist that is a summary of the activities and assignments for the week. Former students have recommended printing the checklist and using it as a to-do list for the week. The checklist will be provided to you as a paper version to download here or in this table. So let's review course information for this week. There are several pages that welcome you to the course, introduce me as your instructor, review hybrid course expectations, and minimum technology requirements. Please read through these pages carefully because there will be questions on the orientation and syllabus quiz. Also, please note which pages are labeled essential, which need to be read before attending in-person class on Thursday. The third section reviews the general directions for this course. This page explains how to create an introduction video of yourself to the class. This detailed handout will walk you through the whole process. I recommend checking out the helpful hints box at the bottom of each page. This page reviews the general directions for online office hours. Dr. Z will be available for online office hours throughout the semester. Please schedule a virtual appointment anytime you need help with the concept or have a question that may be better asked and answered in a video meeting versus an email. We will be using WebEx as our virtual meeting platform. This next page explains how chapter quizzes and exams will be administered in this course. Respondus Lockdown Browser Plus Monitor is a custom browser that helps prevent cheating by locking down the online testing environment in Canvas. Please review the process and procedures for using this software. We will be using the software this week for the orientation and syllabus quiz. This page explains Nearpod lessons. In a hybrid course, I will use Nearpod lessons to provide instruction on topics that I normally would have done in person. Please note the essential heading, meaning Nearpod lessons must be completed before attending in-person class on Thursday. As such, Nearpod lessons are due on Wednesdays at 11:59 p.m. Late submissions are accepted on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. with a penalty deduction. Please review the general directions for online submission and grading. This page explains the weekly discussion boards. Discussion boards are used to enhance the limited in-person interaction in this hybrid course. Discussion boards consist of 2 parts: the individual response and feedback. Individual responses will be due on Thursdays at 11:59 p.m. and feedback will be due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. Please review the details and grading of what is expected of discussion boards. This page explains the weekly problem sets. The purpose of problem sets, or PS for short, are to practice problems and apply what you're learning about statistics to yourself and everyday situations. Problem sets are due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. Late submissions are accepted on Tuesdays at 11:59 p.m. with a penalty deduction. Problem sets will be submitted online via Canvas. Please review the general directions for online submission and grading of problem sets. This page explains the weekly chapter quizzes. Chapter quizzes ensure that you're keeping up with the reading and prepare you for the proctored exams. Chapter quizzes will require use of the Respondus Lockdown browser, but not Monitor. Chapter quizzes are due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. and there are no makeups for quizzes not completed by the due date. The last section is assignments for this week. The first assignment this week is to complete the student contact info form to indicate first day attendance. Because this hybrid course has both online and in-person components, I want to make sure that you've logged into the course on the first day of online content to stay on track. Click on the link to be taken to the Google form. At the end of the student contact info form, there will be a completion page. There will be a 6-digit code posted on this completion page. Copy and paste this 6-digit code in the text entry box of this assignment to verify that you've completed the student contact info form and met the first day attendance requirement. The second assignment will be to attend an in-person class on Thursday. In a hybrid course, you will be required to complete online learning activities before attending in-person class. For this first week only, I made attending in-person class an assignment and listed the items that you should complete to be prepared for the first in-person class on Thursday. For the rest of the semester, the essential online learning activities will be incorporated into the module. The third assignment this week will be to create an introduction video of yourself. You will use Animoto to create this video, which is like the video that I posted of myself on the Meet Dr. Z page. Please follow the directions on this page and on the general directions on how to use Animoto. Your video will be shared as part of your discussion board this week. The fourth assignment this week will be the discussion board Get to Know Your Classmates. The individual response should answer these questions in a minimum of 300 words and include the URL web link of your Animoto intro video. The individual response is due on Thursday and feedback to classmates is due on Sunday. I strongly encourage you to submit your discussion board response before attending in-person class on Thursday. The fifth assignment this week will be to complete the Psych 230 Google survey. I like to use you as real-life data in this course. By collecting information that is data about students, I will use this information to teach statistics. Click on the link here to be taken to the Google survey. At the end of the Google survey, there will be a completion page. There will be a 5-digit code posted on this completion page. Copy and paste this 5-digit code in the text entry box of this assignment to verify that you've completed the assignment. And finally, the last assignment this week is the orientation syllabus quiz. This quiz will have questions from both the concourse syllabus and the Week 1 Introduction and Orientation module on Canvas. This quiz requires the Respondus Lockdown browser plus Monitor software. The quiz is open notes, so you can use the paper version of the syllabus during the quiz. I recommend printing out the syllabus and answering the questions on the last page of the syllabus to help with the quiz. And with that, my friends, you will have successfully completed the Week 1 module. The next module will open on Monday. I look forward to meeting you in person on Thursday and reading your awesome assignments this week.